I'll kind of show you guys where I'm at so far so you get an idea. Because again, I'm not going to be able to, well, I may be able to keep the camera going on it. This is where we're at. I don't know if you can see that whole thing or not, but there it is. I made this set of forks and they're screwed into there. So the tower's resting in between that. Now because I'm coming right on with the power straight on, I didn't have to worry about the pulley section too much. However, I did have to make sure, however, that I reinforce the bottom so that the bottom doesn't slip up, seeing that I have all the weight on the top. So what I had done, and hopefully it works, I banged in a piece of angle that's about 2 feet in the ground, and I doubled up on some paracord. I have the line around it as a backup, so if it does go, it's not going to go too high. And I'm ready up there for the shackle onto it if I have to. But we will see. The biggest problem is making sure that down here holds until I can get the advantage on it. And if that holds, I shouldn't have any issues. So what I am going to do is tighten up on that one line right there, that one. Because that'll tighten up on that one, help hold that down to take some of the relief off the paracord. And those are bolted into 2x4s. So we don't have to worry about those. Where are we? Those. So, alright, now I'm going to put a little bit of oil on it, the buzz oil, because I wanted to make sure that it slides a little easier now that we're going up there, so I don't have to worry about it catching. So I'm just going to squirt some of this crap on here and let it drip across the bottom, because it'll just roll down to the bottom and drip off, and that's fine, I don't care. But at this point, that's all I'm really concerned about, is not having too much of a hang-up to where I have to worry about it. Alright, so I'm going to give it a little bit more. I may put this down here so you can kind of see what's... Well, no, I can't. If I get too close, I got to worry about the tractor. Wait a minute. Let me see here. I might be able to get the tripod here someplace. Hold on a minute. I want to first tighten this up. Whoops, sorry guys. I want to first get this tight, so this will help hold. I tell you, I had to go have an ingrown toenail taken care of. And don't you think that's the one that when I bend down, I always bend onto that one? Isn't that always the way? That's probably why it's ingrown. And I never had an ingrown toenail problem before. Until now. So, alright, so this should, let me snap this on here. That's got a shackle on it. What do we see in here? You know what? The tractor may not be in the way here. So let's see what happens. Alright, so, oh good, the battery didn't go dead. So that's kind of okay. The only thing I got to do is turn it, because I want the flat side, so I have 2 bars against the house, not just 1 bar. And we're pretty well set here. So let me get around the other side. And I didn't have to have all kinds of pulleys. I didn't have to rig the bejesus out of it. The only thing I was really concerned about was that bottom, was it really going to hold, you know, and which it did, so it's not an issue. Alright, so here's where we're at. So I am going to turn that now, because I can turn it by hand, so that I have the 2 against the frame of the house and into that corner up there where that little growth of foam is growing out of. And I can bolt it this way and that way, so we'll be all set. I do have to bring the front out just a little bit, I mean the bottom out about 4 or 5 inches, because as you can see up there I got a little 5-inch or so overhang, so I want to make sure that the tower sits straight, so I got to bring the bottom out just a little bit. So while that is there, I am going to make some type of brackets that I can use. So that's my next step. Now I got a couple heavy duty brackets that I can use to help secure the bottom in place. Well, about mid, I'll probably go about 2 feet off the bottom. And I gotta just shave a shingle so I can get right into the stud. The shingles are sticking out about 2 inches past or 3 inches past the stud, so I just gotta cut part of the shingle out so I can get into the stud this way with the bracket, if you kind of know what I'm talking about. If not, you'll see when I'm done what I'm talking about, because half the time I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's where we're at. So we're pretty well in place. Nothing but a little rigging couldn't hurt. So I'm just going to kind of leave that there for now, leave the bucket there for a minute. I've probably got about half an hour before the hydraulics start to ooze a little bit. I got to bleed the system, because if I let this bucket sit for more than a couple hours, or even the backhoe, it tends to dip a little bit. So that's telling me there's probably air in the system. But I tell you, can't beat the old tractor. I got to put a new seat on it. You know, I ordered it, but where the hell did it go? That's right, I ordered a new seat. I forgot all about that. I should call up. It's been, I don't know, Jesus, what, 3-4 months? Oh. Anyway, let me do what I got to do here. And then I got to get the big ladder out so I can get up on the roof. And we're all set. All right.